Hey y'all, welcome to WatchaMania. It's your AEW Collision, Charlotte, North Carolina to Watchalong and live reactions for January 4th, 2024. I'm your host, Advi Devin. As always, how we doing, y'all? Hope everybody's Saturdays have been treating them good. Their weekends of graps has been good to them, because I am in a strange state of being with all of the odd sleep that I've gotten to try and compensate for Wrestle Kingdom and for Wrestle Dynasty coming up tonight. Didn't get to experience the Dynamite new style this week live. Glad to be here for Collision. Yes. Agreed. I'm wondering if it's going to have similar vibes to this most recent Dynamite, or if we're going to have our good old Collision, feel to it. We're going to have the old intro back. That has me hyped. That has me really hyped, in fact. I'm probably not going to hear it because I'll be too busy nording up to get the show up and running. But all the same, I'm just glad that it's back. And it better not get me copyright struck. Getting pre-show promos would mean a lot. Yes, I loved that, where it was literally just like, come on, get us Mark Briscoe. Give us Daniel Garcia. Give us Rated FTR. Give us the Learning Tree. There we go. Bam. And now you've given them their minute, their TV minute, their New York minute. When is Wrestle Dynasty? Chris Gamma, the pre-show will be starting as soon as Collision ends. So we're literally going to be ending this stream and then starting the next one to catch the pre-show, which will have the International Women's 4-Way final on it, as well as the ROH World Tag Team title match between Sons of Texas and House of Torture. By the way, y'all, please do drop a thumbs up if you haven't done so already before you get real settled in here as we get the show on the road. You hear me ask that a lot tonight across both streams, assuming you'll be there for both. Wrestle Dynasty is going to be some rough hours for the lot of us. Here in the States, honestly, we got it kind of easy because across the pond, y'all are going to be watching the sunrise like I did this morning. Those pre-show rundowns set me up for the show so well. Yes, it just gets the vibe going, especially with the song playing in the background. It's like the best thing to... Agreed. No, I will say that there's certain 2023 collisionisms that I think could stand to make a comeback and help help once again make Collision feel a little more unique. Getting the House of Torture match out of the way in the pre-show is a good call, yeah. However, the 4-way women's match on it is not. Very high stakes, had a lot that went into it, and it's just going to be on the pre-show. It's just, Hey, Lone Star, welcome in. Yes, I hope you are doing well, my friend. I've got to be doing as well as I can as someone who had a sleep schedule scattered all over the place. So, y'all, it was weird, right? Yesterday, I got home, I went to sleep from like 4 to 5 my time. Got up. How did I do this? Oh yeah, got up at 6, did the My GM stream, which went up to almost 10 my time. Went to sleep 11 my time, hoping to wake up at 1. Turns out my alarm was set for the wrong day, so it did not wake me up at 1. I woke up at 2:20 my time, which was a half hour after I intended on starting this stream. Well, not the stream, the last stream. And then, yeah, once the show ended, I finally went to sleep like around 10 a.m. my time and woke up about 4. Now here we are on the verge of 8. Sorry for those in other time zones if that sounded confusing. Do you know where I can watch the AEW Fight for the Fallen full show? I feel like it's going to be available in VOD on Max and Triller. That's the only place I know where you can watch it. I tell you right now, if you're looking for something that's off the books, we don't have that here, friend. Please support the official product. The closest we can get to not having you support the official product is by supporting us while we support the official product. By joining the Discord, hopping in the gorilla position, and then we can sidecast the show to you live as it airs. Yo, what? Good evening or morning for the sickos. Hope y'all are good. It's me. Your boy woke up like 2 hours ago, had dinner, and now I'm ready to go. This is so weird, man. Shout out to everybody who has been doing this for years on end as international wrestling fans. Morning, Indy. Yep, and you know, it is morning. It's already the 5th for Jordan. It's weird for me, right? Because I'm going to start watching a show live that's happening on the 5th, on the 4th. Time is a fuck. All right. So here's how it works. Y'all may experience some brief buffering. Those of you who've been here before know how this goes. But if all goes according to plan, it should be brief because we're going to VPN our way to a commercial-free edition of the show. And, of course, that will require us to tamper with our own connection a little bit. Unfortunate byproduct of otherwise great benefit. Had to put in 11 overtime hour shift. You guys were wrapping up when I woke up. Did I get a chance to say hi? No worries. The show was good. My understanding is it wasn't like all-time blow you away Wrestle Kingdom by the standards Wrestle Kingdom is set, but I had a good time. I in no way regret destroying my sleep schedule to watch it. That's kind of my standard, which is, not for nothing, a high standard. It's rough. It's like a damn good card tonight. Dynasty looks crazy. Oh, yes, no, the shows back-to-back are going to be awesome. All right, let's get this on the road. All righty. It was fine Wrestle Kingdom overall, above average based on the past 3 years. That's good to hear. It's from the sounds of it, the best post-pandemic Wrestle Kingdom. Lord's taking his time, but I'm being patient with it, so it does not fuck with us.
TNT, Max, Mark Briscoe, Daniel Garcia. Mark, I like you, but everybody in Charlotte, North Carolina wants to see a fight tonight, and I do too. Let's get it. Rated FTR.
Yep, where do you watch wrestling? I watch AEW through Triller TV, and I watch WWE stuff through YouTube TV, although I guess I'm going to have to get Netflix now. Big agreed. Riga. Wow, the way you called this, Jordan.
Makes their debut on Collision for the very first time, and it's against you, Chris Jericho, in the learning tree. More like the ugly tree, am I right, boys? Am I right? But it's like they fell out of the ugly tree, hit every ugly branch on the way down, got hit by an ugly bus, driven by an ugly bus driver full of ugly kids.
God. Okay. Well, all right then. So I don't know what to... Yes, we got it back. I'm gonna not risk it, y'all. Elton is back, baby. Oh, it's gonna be nights alright for fight. Yo, and the intro is specialized to everybody as can be featured today. Well, maybe not everybody, because they just said for like 4 people who aren't billed for the show tonight. But maybe it's a premonition. It has been in the past. Hey, Wyatt's and Kurt. Got you, dog. And I got you as well, George. Gonna hop in Kurt and got you, dog. Oh, no. Is your VPN still giving you shit? That is not all right. I was hoping that would have sorted itself out for you by now. Saturday night isn't goated. All right, now I can... Ska! Opening with the TNT title match. That... It sure is. Man. I'm sorry, friend. Probably more frustrated than you're letting on. I really hope it gets worked out. But until then, we got you, dog. Rough. Ever, like, halfway inhale your drink? Yep. It is. Right here on Collision. What was it? 3 or 4 weeks ago? I can't remember. It's been a busy month, y'all, wrestling-wise. I mean, really in general, because of the holidays and everything. The yellow and red is certainly a choice. Better than the purple and red, but... Yo, the synchronicity with the shot of him in the background. Even though it was slow. Sorry, I had to restart the Discord. No worries, dog. We got you. But a click. Yeah. I only know a few of the words myself, Rika. I know that's one of them. Leading the way. Yeah, way up on my guy. Mark Santron is him and his brother making entrances throughout the year of their careers. I love that so much, Jordan. Don't do that to me. You're gonna make me choke up, dog. Danny's gear choice has been questionable at best lately. Nope, 100% agree. That's why I was saying, like, whew, off the back of the purple and red gear, Hammerstein, not the best choice. Just because I see this yellow and red, at best, at absolute best, I'm going to think of LA Knight. I'm not going to think of Daniel Garcia. I appreciate him wanting to throw some color on, because while he rocks the black trunks, could stand to have a little bit more life to his gear. McDonald's gear tonight, there you go, exactly. You know, we don't even want to go to the basic brother, you know? Get Danny a dark red bird. Ooh. Why has it not happened yet? No, that's a shout. Ooh, hold up, let me do something.
Some of the biggest, brightest legends in the industry is take a look on the face. Garcia looking a little bit perturbed.
If y'all on Discord are wondering why the stream just got better in quality, it's because it did. I had it at 15 frames per second for some reason. Well, I know why, but yeah, sorry. Fix that for you. Yeah, we all here having fun. Hell yeah, welcome in, David. Great collision to have. Oh, Cam knows exactly why it's yesterday's GM stream. His Cam is one of my fellow GMs on. It's all good. It just like crossed my mind for some reason. Let me just go. It's glad Briscoe isn't wearing yellow, or we would have another Sammy Bryan Cage Spider-Man. Oh, that was great though. Especially because they had such different physiques. Like not just different physiques, but more completely different sizes as well. Wolverine, wherever it was. Yeah, no, I hear where you're coming. Well, it was still the Spider-Man me because they were the same way, being like, you scared? So come on, bro, we're wrestlers. Let's wrestle in this wrestling ring. Early Brian said, no, I'm so here for that, Jordan. Greens and burgundy with the white trim. Ooh, that'll cook. You can even give it a different trim. Go for like a gray or a black trim. Oh, maybe not a black trim. Maybe you try to find a different color. But I don't know what color goes with burgundy, you know what I mean?
I have to agree, Danny looks great, and not only that, he is so sharp in the ring. You can see that the
baseball slide, though. That's back to basketball. Some guys that say you could do a baseball slide on the field. Tried it and snapped his leg. Oh my God, Riga, that is horrifying visual. Yo, I do like the camera angle. It's something I did not notice during Dynamite, but I saw people talking about during reviews and on social media, and I'm here for it. This angle where the foreground top rope is lower than the background bottom rope. It's just perfect angle. You know, it's where it's not like too overhead, but where the ropes don't get too much in the way of the action. For real. It's funny, when I see this angle, I think of a very specific angle, and I don't even remember the exact name of the venue, and that's why it's hard. But there is a venue that ECW went to on a semi-regular basis in, I think, Erie, Pennsylvania, particularly during the Heatwave 94 tour. And I really liked the hard cam angle they had for it, even though it was the only camera they had for it. Feels a bit like a video game. Yes.
Certainly is a historic way to start a new year.
Like the higher hard camera, like the long shots of the full ring. Yes. I don't know. Something about seeing the full ring with the wrestlers in it is like, these are the combatants in their battleground. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Yo, trying to stab through is not going to happen, though. I didn't catch the time limit. Do we got another 20? Because I'm pretty sure they really pushed the limit last match. I could be mixing it up. I know both of them got close to time limit draws with other people as well in the C2. Hey, let's get it. Baited him in. Let's go grab the apron. Is it? Oh, it is. Is it not? It looks like it's glowy. I think the apron is LED, but it has the subtle collision banner to it, which is very dark, and it doesn't like attack the eyes like the bright Dynamite one does. Which is arguable to some people. Some people aren't really that bothered by it. Oh, the apron. I'm so sorry, Riga. I'm being dumb. You're talking about the apron, not the barricade. I'm talking about the barricade. That's on me. I'm like, what am I missing here? Mark working the... Mark getting a little aggressive, yeah. I'll take LED barricades over apron. Yeah, no, I remember you specifying that. I think it was, actually, on Dynamite. I just totally just switched the words in my brain for some reason. Revolution's kind of a ways away. I would like it if they moved it a week or two earlier so it was in the final week of February. Especially considering now that they got... God! Now that they have Dynasty in between Revolution and Double or Nothing, I think you could stand to have that give a little more breathing room between each event. Being nitpicking now, but I'd like it if they got rid of the blue and the collision look. Oh, is there blue? Where's the blue? Oh, I see the little tiny blue stripe, maybe? Looks better than the apron of it. Yeah. I think we're all in agreement there. What? Oh, he's got it. Yeah. Still a baby face, but he's all intents and purposes working heel. He's putting Danny in the position of fighting from underneath. Who's wrestling now? No worries. It's still the first match. We got Mark Briscoe versus Daniel Garcia for the TNC Championship. We had the opening promos from everybody. You know, as they did back when Collision first started. I love it. That old Saturday Night Wrestling feel.
Yeah, it certainly has inspired Mark. I talked to him on a number of occasions. Both Mark and Jay.
Get on and jump off, so they're making it work. Yeah. Make the most of it. And it is also a stiff surface to make barricade spots look that much worse. They just got to be a little more sparing with them. If nothing else but for their own sake. That being the wrestlers in general. Not just these two. Oh, yeah, we're at 7. Okay, appreciate Mark hearing that. He's like, oh, shit. One sec. The cam didn't even catch it, but yeah. I can only assume he went in the ring to break it, yeah. Don't want to break it, but yeah. Ooh, yeah, breaking it is also something you don't want to risk.
Continues much, Matt. You're going to have to go out there and give him a hand. I mean, I'll take a chair. I won't think twice. Come on now.
I'll take a chair. What a guy.
Garcia coming back into the ring, forcing Briscoe to follow him. And I don't know how many times he got bumped there on the floor. Got smoked a few times for sure.
Sunset flip. Rolled way too far.
Wait a second. for a single leg Boston if he could just turn.
There it is. Got it. Got him a little too close to the rope, though. I feel like Collision. I feel like the future ending on.
Keep it locked, Danny.
I get where you're coming from, Riga. To me, it kind of feels like,
Imagine now.
um,
Squatting position.
I don't know. It gives off 90s vibes to me. Still, I get where you, because it's like it is neon and it's tech, but it feels old school in its stylization.
He's going for the Dragon Tamer right now. Kicked away by Briscoe.
But I can see where there is kind of like a bit of a juxtaposition when it comes to the music and the aesthetic.
And of course on Max as well in this historic night of
You're watching a picture-in-picture, full screen, Chris. I got Triller TV. That's why we do the little buffering gimmick at the start of the streams for AEW, because I'm getting commercial-free edition of the show internationally, which requires the use of a VPN. So yeah, I'm in UK right now.
he's just holding on.
Come on, Danny.
Manchester, to be specific.
Take him to the floor. Get back in there. That's where he's at his best.
To the midsection goes Briscoe.
That's why you can still hear the audio of the show.
And again trying.
It's to the point where I like forget that that's a thing until I'm watching a different program and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right.
Take him down. Take him down.
That being picture-in-picture, especially because when it comes to AEW, they tend to be a little less reserved. Oh, okay, that went well.
To the ring on the way down with his hip.
Mission logo. I expect cyberpunk music.
Holy
You know what? That's a shout. That's a shout. I think.
Look, Nigel.
You see, it was Garcia first of all to the outside. But
They don't have picture-in-picture now.
dragging
Because they what's picture-in-picture, there's just broadcast. The commentator still goes on during it and everything as well. Triller doesn't have to accommodate for American ads. During full commercial breaks, it will just throw us to a splash screen with the show's logo and the show's theme song interlude playing. But
tied up in a super
yeah,
your hands.
that's still so much better than, head on, apply directly to the forehead or some other shit, where it will just completely distract me and then I'll be like, oh yeah, what's wrestling? When we come back to the program.
Just fight, Danny.
Yeah.
Up to 8.
Table. Good job, Danny didn't try to come out of the trying for the
Nope, right back over the top. No. Good. Pinning himself against the rope so he didn't go all the way over. Rough. Goes on overseas tours multiple times a week. Must be nice. No, it's always business. You never get to sightsee. Not as good as you think.
in a side suplex.
Danny's feeling it.
And then if you glitch, you're all of a sudden back home. It's a time.
Is down as well.
Yeah, my thing is the yellow. Well, no, those knee pads do kind of match the top of them. I think they could stand to be a little bit more mustard. I don't know how else to put it.
Sorry, Nigel. Landing high on that shoulder.
I like watching picture-in-picture. Okay,
Get a separation.
more power to you, man.
Right here.
Briscoe feeling it right now. Fans behind
I personally just can't stand the commercials. Like,
love both these men.
it just distracts me so much. That's where I come from on that.
Briscoe got the better of it that time.
Marks succeeded at turning this thing into a brawl.
Fisherman Buster. Got him.
Buster and a cover.
I don't think it's it, though. He's straight at 2. Danny didn't think it was it either.
That's what it's all about, guys. Title on the line. Saturday night. See, Briscoe motion.
Yeah, no, the red ropes for Collision are it's great. I love that for them. And I'm glad that it bleeds over into Ring of Honor when Ring of Honor tapes with Collision.
Beat opponents and win the Ring of Honor title twice. Hold on. Come on, Danny. I'm sweating over here, boys.
Now he picks up with a
Yo, oh! Straight up with the sit-out powerbomb.
still going on. Pretty good attempt by Mark Briscoe.
Garcia is holding onto the leg of the official. You do what you got.
Bro,
I guess so, but that's pretty pathetic if you ask me.
I don't want to wrestle anymore, Paul.
What he was doing, to be honest with you, Nigel.
The TNT champion clinging on for dear life. This could be it here.
He's had a lot more offense. Yeah, no, this has been Mark's match. Danny was hanging in there early on, but these last few minutes, Mark Briscoe has just made it his match.
Try to go for that cutthroat driver of his, but could not.
This is what it is when you're the champion. You get everybody's best shot. No questions.
Right hands, and that's just serving to make
Matt Menard, tenured champion, would know. That's mean. I wish he would have had a tag title run. I honestly thought 2.0 was going to have a Ring of Honor tag title run by now.
now back and forth.
Never even had a feud for it.
Game plan right here.
You know, see Stato Rain from Bit.
What a great opening match we've got here. on
Yeah, I'm here for that.
Dante.
See each and every week open challenge.
Back and forth goes the champion.
Bi-weekly Daniel Garcia title defense sounds like a recipe for a good run.
Right now, it looks like your man's in trouble here.
Yeah, he is getting laid into. At this point, I'm thinking if Danny doesn't, eke out a win with a roll-up or something, he's not winning this one. Watch it go to time limit draw. Dang it, Spaz.
Years to get to a title. Lose it in a heartbeat.
It's happened that way before. The TNT Championship. And the many different champions that have had the title. Some have not held on to it long, Matt Menard.
Follow up, Danny. No question.
Sorry,
We don't want to be
cat
one of those.
antics.
Now the fans counting right along with the champion. And Briscoe appears to be out on his feet here.
There we go.
Garcia, better be careful. Those punches to the back of the head. Unprotected.
There's the pile driver.
That's gotta be it.
Pile driver 1, 2. Briscoe.
So came to it. Do you remember when we need to?
Realistically, Danny did not have that right shoulder covered, Nigel.
Realistically, the hook of the leg, putting
You see, I can understand some people being like, I don't get it, because like I feel like everybody has that with the popular wrestler at some point, if not, just in general. But for the people to just be like, oh, he sucks, he's nothing, he's like, to like have nothing but bad things and
Briscoe into the gut. Gonna
shit takes to it just seems wild to me.
that time the champion is
Like, how do you not see it,
Right there.
Oh, he just needs to get that other leg, and he got it.
the dragon.
Perfect. So close to the ropes, though.
Yes. Come on. Sit
is
back,
deep.
Danny.
Garcia, possession of the sharpshooter. Scorpion deathlock, call it what you will. Mark Briscoe calling it agony right now.
He's on the rope.
There it is.
You hear is from
Get to
Matt
the rope.
Menard, close friend of Daniel Garcia for quite a while.
What else you got, Danny?
You saw the long journey of Garcia to eventually win gold here in AEW. You've got to be feeling anxious.
That's scary. You could lose it all, man. Holy smokes. Really feeling the moment here. Come on, Danny.
Let's see where he goes from here. A lot of
Interesting perspective,
I
George.
would
'Cause, you know,
imagine you're kind of
like now that you say it out loud like that, I
Exactly what's
see it.
You've got something in mind that certainly looks
It's just,
like
huh?
it's complex.
He's just trying to finish it. I mean, Mark's thinking the same thing, right? This has been a dead even match.
Yeah,
gut shots.
it makes sense because like you don't want to be the person, and it's weird, right? Because like just like who you like, people don't have to be like super good wrestlers and wrestling for people to like them. Like it's okay if your favorite is R-Truth or some shit,
We got a new champion. 1, 2.
Oh, the look on his face really made me think it was over. Oh, he's calling for the J Driller.
By the champion.
3-minute warning, I missed it. Did somebody say 3 minutes? Oh.
That's it.
Oh.
Going again. 1, 2. Now the foot's on the rope.
Bro, so late to putting his foot on. Like,
It was perfection, but it was too close to the rope.
damn.
Miscalculation from Briscoe.
Encourage you to Sammy the end of the
Side
podcast.
leg, but now he's moving forward.
Oh, yeah. I feel like people will always think Sammy Guevara is 24-year-old Sammy Guevara when, like, dude is going to be such a different performer come, the 2030s.
Where's Garcia finding this from?
There it is. There it is. That goddamn jackknife. Favorite craft wrestlers, your boy Stable. Yes, yes. There you go. That's so greedy. You say that.
The champion, Daniel Garcia, is still the TNT champion. And Matt, your buddy on this one.
What a match!
Look at that.
Look in your eyes, as in his. He realizes there is a long road ahead as TNT champion.
This is what it's all about. This is what we live for.
Hell yeah. Love that sportsmanship.
I tell you what, man, the score is 1-1 between these two men. I would
Both
love
were
to see a
great.
rubber match.
Hey, who's got the gold?
Good example. Just think of that. A lot of people have written off people like Samuel. There's more than enough time to rejuvenate his career. That's exactly it. Like, you get enough time away from the stigma will do anybody good.
The dance goes on here. We go backstage where the
They can do more promo work. I'm here for that. It's a sleeper good promo.
Interfering in our match on Dynamite. But now you are a marked man. You are ours. You are going to be mine. Because Jay, nobody, and I mean nobody, does.
Okay.
Let's talk about FTR. I've always had a tremendous amount of respect for a defining tag team of generation. My generation. Taking old school to the next level, like our generation does. They're representatives of an art form, the art of tag team competition. Two of the toughest sons of bitches east of the Mississippi. FTR crossed the line. They interfered in my business. And they paid a stiff price, but as far as I was concerned, their debt was paid. The contract was fulfilled. We were done. It was over. And then what FTR did, well, they went and created a whole new mess. They didn't come alone. No, they brought a friend, if that's what you want to call it. Cope. What do we know about Adam Copeland? An innovator, a legend, perennial champion. He's got all the gold to prove it. Rings, belts, trophies, whatever you want. Spent nearly a decade on the shelf with a broken neck. He was extinct. And he's defied the laws of nature to come back to a new world, a more unforgiving world, in the most dangerous sport in the world. Adam Copeland came up the hard way.
Nice.
Been through everything, seen everything. But he's always been a front runner. This new world, the AEW of the future. In my world, survival comes at a cost. So you're gonna have to evolve into something new. You guys want to keep going down this road? I won't stop you. I won't even try. But I promise you, you will find nothing good down this road. Hell on earth.
My bad, Jordan. I think I was just doing the thing where I was like trying not to speak over the dialogue. But yes, welcome in, Dresden. Sorry, in the midst of a promo. And Mox is getting very Bray Wyatt-y with him, so I'm really trying to like latch onto each word, make sense of it. People can have their criticisms of the Death Riders storyline. Very valid, but one day it's going to come around, and I think it's going to be great. This just in, Mox and Cope have backstage. But no, for real, he did. Mox giving me current HHH vibes. Oh, look what I see that. See that? Mox is always a good promo. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I talk in riddles, please, because it's just an extra. It's an extra. It's a new way for him to make his promo interesting. He doesn't have to do quiet talk conversational promos. He doesn't always have to hide behind this. Yeah, he doesn't have to get aggressive, loud, and violent with his promos. He could just talk. And here I am sat listening. I was actually going to bring that up. I think it was all earlier said Mox been feeling like that old Bray promo. Yeah. Yeah, that. It's, and like, I get it. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's quite there yet, you know, but it does have that aura to it where it's like, wow, it's easy to it's easy to go, what are you talking about? It's easy to question if what he's saying makes sense, because you got to latch onto it, and you really have to take into account what he said in previous promos, because sometimes he'll be playing off that one way or another. Take the snake. Hey! Aaron Solo, 1/2 of Techno Scene 2025.
The Casino Gauntlet match that Jeff Jarrett mentioned this past week on Dynamite, a match I'm very familiar with, coming out of nearly 13 years in retirement this past year at Wembley Stadium. We'll talk more about that match as tonight goes on. Of course, Jay White already earning.
I'm astonished. Aaron Solo just got this much offense off of Jeff Jarrett. He hit us with the strut and everything.
Aaron Solo here, as I said, trying to get a moment, a pound of flesh, a little bit
Future AEW champion Double J. I'm
against the
no. The thing is, like, I'm so here for the one last run, Jarrett, until he said world champion specifically. Then he lost me, and I'm like, we can't go down this road, man. Like, so what you're telling me is that you're going to be the guy who sets a goal and doesn't achieve it, right? Like, that's what this is, right? That's what this is, right? World title, Aaron Solo. Oh my gosh, imagine. Gets a win over Jeff Jarrett here. Jeff goes on to win the gauntlet and the title from Mox. Aaron Solo's like, I got a victory over the champ. What a universe mode booking that would be. You know you secretly want it for the giggles, don't I? No, I am not there, friend. Okay, I have long since gotten past the, oh no. Beyond the chaos is a bleak world. Dunzo. Covered him right after the stroke, and that's exactly why you got the win. Double J should go after the ROH. You see, I can get with that. I don't know. When I zoom out and I go, wow, Chris Jericho versus Jeff Jarrett for the ROH title, I'll feel like a little bit of my soul died, because that's not the spirit of ROH. But at the same time, if we need to give him one more world title run to ride off into the sunset, that's the title to do it with. And Jericho's the perfect person to put Jarrett up against. Jericho's the perfect person to put Jarrett up against, because there's no way Jericho gets cheered over Jarrett. 2025 dream match. Super Card 2025. Make it happen. We'll have to rename it Mega Card of Honor, just because it'll be so big. Also win it Mick Foley style, as he gets a lot of help in the match to take out the world title holder. People don't like. That's a shout. Ooh, I kind of get that. I kind of like that. And then he can end up dropping it like 3 weeks later. All right. I think we got a stew on the pot. Fine with JJ getting a shot. I just don't want to waste a gauntlet on. Yeah, no, big same. Personally, I'm getting the impression that the winner of the gauntlet is going to be either Jay White or Adam Copeland. Christian takes him for 1 minute later. Christian cash in on him. Oh my god, Christian cashing in on Jarrett. Could you imagine the lineage reading John Moxley, Jeff Jarrett, Christian Cage? Takes it from 1 minute later. Ooh, you see, I like that story for the ROH title against Jericho. I don't know about the AEW title against Moxley. Jarrett is the one that ends up saying, oh, we need this new crop of people to finally step up and save AEW from this onslaught. New guy, Jeff Jarrett, is just the guy to do it. Oh, the other Collision theme they're using as the interlude theme. Yeah, like right now, I'm not sure who said it, but yes, right now we do have a break. We have an interlude here with the AEW Collision logo and interlude music playing. But yeah, otherwise, picture in picture, we just have the full show. Imagine a war with the babyfaces from all the company too. I'm over him and wins. Feel good moment. Christian catches and takes it immediate. Like, you see, it makes perfect sense, right? I can't be okay with it. So they're not going to show picture-in-picture anymore? Oh, no. AEW on TNT and TBS. On cable has picture-in-picture. On Max, my understanding is there is no picture-in-picture. It's full commercials. So we opted... Well, I don't say we. I opted to stay on Triller. I mean, I love that they got Max going for them. I love that they have this deal. And, like, I wanted to kind of hop on the bandwagon with them. But it's just not in my best interest. I already have a working setup. Emotional roller coaster would be incredible, though. Yeah, no, I can't deny. It's a good moment, but that's exactly it. A moment in isolation, that's good. An everlasting moment, one that you won't feel differently about after the honeymoon phase of it has died down. That's a great moment. AEW chant forever, no. I couldn't move to picture-in-picture ads now. Yeah, same. Like, I thought Max was going to be giving the Triller treatment. I really did. Hey there, Frank. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope your Saturday has been good to you. And if you're indulging in the international wrestlers, hope your sleep has been good to you. Should just be dark. I'll try to make it work. No, I get you. I get you. I also am with you in, like, each and every challenger should have a sense of believability to them. Ooh, speaking of Ricochet, we're going to be seeing him get a world title shot tonight. No, it's not a Collision exclusive thing. It's a Triller exclusive thing. TrillerTV.com. If you have AEW Plus, then you have access to AEW commercial free. Period. Dynamite, Rampage, Collision, Battle of the Belts, all of them had no commercial breaks or picture-in-picture experience. Our second title match of the night. Jeffrey Dahmer and that. Ooh, that's a shout. Yo, this theme rides so hard. I feel like they just need, like, some spiky grills or something like that, you know? Cat again, 1 sec.
I want to talk about animosity. Certainly Top Flight must be feeling some animosity towards Action Andretti and Leo Rush. This tandem defeating their...
I might have to rearrange that setup because she loves getting just into the wires enough to make me nervous and have to get down there and stop her. Damn, these new Pokemon look weird. Are these shinies? They also get a really bad. JJ gets the world title match. The whole crowd behind us. Big moment. Squash. Death Rider just kicked the hell. Ooh. Honestly, Riga, that's what I was kind of getting at when it's like, you're the guy who's going to set a goal that you fail in achieving, right? Because that's the energy this is giving, and I think that would probably be better off, honestly. Not everybody has to be like, I'm going to get this one more run and then go and get it, you know? Some people, it's just not their time. The environment they're in just isn't one that they can conquer. You know, Jeff Jarrett in 2025 can't hang with the main event scene of AEW in 2025. You know, they're on opposite sides. I know Leo Rush from WWE. And that's where I first saw him too, was on 205 Live, the 22-year-old piece of gold. But since then, he's had quite a few reinventions. And his tenure in AEW, specifically the second one, has been awesome. He's got so much potential. What's the main event? FTR? Yeah, rated FTR has got to be the main event. You have Chris Jericho and Adam Copeland in the same match. That's going to be the main event. But it does kind of blow my mind that we have two title matches on this card in the first hour. Lashley. Oh, okay. You really got to do Stephon dirty like that? Like, I get your beef, but, like, you just made that man drop the title. It's not cool. Thematically, it kind of works. Mox keeps saying he'll take everything to beat them. It's like, all those wrestling cliche stories aren't enough. Ooh. I'm here for that. Dope, Frank. I think a lot of us around these parts could say the same. Bro, his twists are spiky. Lashley. You know, Lashley in AEW meat match is exactly what I need from his run. I need to see him in here with the other heavy-hitting heavyweights. Just go right. Did he just have an idea for it and it was like, and hit up a designer to make it happen? Bro Shredo said, so you know Bowser. Make that a coat for me. Crazy how folks see difference on tag titles at first. Maybe if you didn't finish high school. No, seriously, why? It's giving me Lucha Brothers tag title run. Where it was not really any stories, just few banger defenses here and there before it was time for them to drop the titles. Yeah, no, they need a legitimate story to sink their teeth into. The thing is, we have stories in the tag division. The champions are the ones that are not a part of it. Right now, they're kind of a third wheel in the story between Rush to Action and Top Flight. I'll just call them the Urchins, since they don't have a name. It's funny, Riga. You know, what we've been going with is Rush to Action. It was just kind of a name we threw together. Everyone was just kind of like, yeah, that works. Specifically, like Rush 2. Yeah. It was not me who came up with it, but I'm not remembering who did. This shouldn't be for these two stories. Leo and Action should keep the story going on. Agreed. Whether that's right is to defend the trio titles. We haven't seen them in... It's been about a month now, I think. But the thing is, we've had at least 2 trios title defenses since the Death Ready story began. But I do hear where you're coming from, and that they haven't been, like, much build to them. They just kind of happened and we moved on from them. They were building blocks to bigger parts of the story. I think that the trios title needed a more centered focus on them. I think we need to have at least 2 established trios still, like, wanting those championships. Team. Basically, no. Agreed, Wyatt. Like, at this point, it's starting to feel like, are they just going to lose the titles to the first, like, top name team they face off against? 2-on-2? Rated FTR will be the new trios champs. I hope so. I hope so, like the mouse. Also, welcome. I don't think I properly welcomed you in. But yes, I think that's a good call, and it keeps Adam out of the world title scene. Well, I shouldn't say that. It keeps that world title off of him. I do think he'll still get a shot, but I think that him being trios champion will make it more definitive that he fails in becoming world champion. Moving forward, we just need another launch. Yeah, and Top Flight can be that team, but it feels like that may not be the case, especially because we got Dante Martin here in this 4-way, which is going to be fire. Make no mistake, this might be my most anticipated match on the card, is that 4-way, once it was announced. And it was just announced like 20 minutes before we went live or something like that. Like an hour, maybe. Somewhere in that range. Can't pin it in my brain right. I bet just to spread Death Rider stories in multiple divisions. And which is a good idea if the championships are going to be driving forces in those stories. But when the championships aren't even seen, then that means the essence, the concept of the championship needs to matter that much more. And when it doesn't, or rather when it doesn't feel like it does because it's not being talked about, it's not being hotly pursued, we don't have people on the product actively being like, yo, we need to free them from these damn briefcases. Like, that's where it starts to really fall apart with what they're going for. Because I like what they're going for, but I do think the execution is a little off. Because I can get the concept of, no, you don't deserve to see these championships. I can get with that. But I do think that at least by now we should have had somebody break the title out of the briefcase just to be like, it's here, y'all. And then, you know, maybe put it back in the briefcase and continue on with that story. But we know it's there. We've seen it. It just refreshes that concept. Bro had the tights. Yo, Zay caught my attention with that. It looked like he had the tights of Leo. I could be wrong. It could have just been how he was leveraging the schoolboy, but it really looked like it. Nice transition from Leo there. Did you like when Top Flight had the airline outfits? I remember them wearing them once. They wore them for like 2-3 weeks. And Layla Gray kept it going for a little longer than that. But yeah, no, it wasn't sticking. And I get it. It was a cute little gimmick the one time. But then when they kept it going, it felt a little tacky. A lot better for Layla Gray than the guys. Yep, exactly, Regan. I think that's what they were going with. The Jet Flight suits. Yeah, the Jet Flight suits were a bit cooler, but even then, it's like they kind of. Look at him with the Jericho cover. Okay, I see you.
Incredible legends, some incredible nights. Tonight, one of them as well. As the tag team titles are on the line.
Here comes
Failed chop.
Isaiah Cassidy fighting for all he's worth, but Action Andretti hoist him to the corner again. Shoulder blocks into the corner and a tag to Leo Rush. Right now, Nigel, there's no question this has been dominated by Rush and Andretti.
Without a doubt. The tag team
Yeah, again, this is another situation where Private Party is kind of getting whooped on. We all know what we really need. The Outrunners champs. You see, I can get with that. I don't want to undercut Private Party's run, but it also feels like the Outrunners were right there.
Canada watching on the USA Network right now. Thank you for being with us and thank you for being fans and watching AEW on this very historic night. Good to have you aboard.
Just missed the tag. Oof. We had Jeff Jarrett versus Aaron Solo, and we had Daniel Garcia defend his TNT title against Mark Briscoe. To answer your question, George.
You're looking live at the Bojangles Coliseum in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we are on Max and on TNT in a historic night for the World Tag Team Championship.
Started off great with a TNT title match. Now the tag team titles on the line as they are crammed in here in the Bojangles Arena.
Everyone get invested. Much chemistry here. No, I kind of get that, Jordan. When I was seeing those shoulder barges a minute ago in the corner before the tag, I was kind of like, eh. I hear where you're coming from on that. And you were the first day one guys to win belts before. No, for real. And honestly, like I wouldn't have been surprised if it came back around to the Death Riders trying to have like Claudio and Yuta go back after the titles like they did it All Out. Leo in action for you.
Yeah, Leo Rush. Remember that suplex to the apron earlier on? Absolutely.
Oh, that's not something I had picked up on personally, but I'll keep an eye out.
And now a cover 1, 2. And Action Andretti got out of that. Smart use.
It wouldn't hurt. I don't know how much they teamed. Have they really teamed before this act came together?
Clean tag, but immediately grabbing his lower back. Both Gwen and Cassidy are certainly hurt, though. They should end this match as soon as possible. I think they're looking for it. Looking for the gin and juice. Double combination. Oh, no.
Oh, that back. He's been worked on too much.
Cassidy telling him just get to the apron. I'll do this on my own.
It's going to have to, it seems.
Only when we were... Big multi-mans with Top Flight, yeah. That's what I was thinking. It wasn't like straight 2-on-2 action. I was wondering if it was like a pre-AEW thing. because it seemed like they knew each other outside of AEW based on their first few interactions when Leo Rush came back late last year, or mid last year, I suppose. Darth, that's what we've been talking about pretty much, is like, yo, they just hit the gin and juice on you. Nah. Still in it. Still in it. Okay. Wild. Stereo is hurt again. I hope not. Oh my god, I hope not. It would be interesting. It would make sense as to why we're not doing more with the top flight in rush to action situation. Why Dante is in singles competition tonight. Oh man. Fingers crossed. There they are, at least. Okay, so he's not so injured. They're keeping him off screen if he is injured. But yeah, same way I was curious why he isn't in this match. So where the fuck are... Jordan, my understanding is Roosh legitimately knocked out a jobber and it caused some problems. Yeah, we got a little bit of a standoff. And I think that's kind of why Los Ingobernables is once again not being featured regularly. But I've yet to look deeper into that situation, so take that with a grain of salt.
A smart decision from the champions, but hold on a second.
Will do-si-do that time? There's another one.
What'd you call that? A quadruple?
Not a bad shower you get. Personally, I don't think so, but I won't be surprised, and I don't think it's a bad call if it does happen.
Top flight and Layla Gray enjoying
Because yeah, you're right. It'd be a lot better. I think she would bring a lot to the presentation, even if she was out here with a spiked puffy jacket too. Maybe it doesn't have to be a spiked puffy jacket, but like some Legion of Doom-esque shoulder pads, or maybe just like one of those dresses that have those stylized shoulder pads through some spikes on it. I don't know. I think there's a way to work. She's got great fashion sense. She'd know better than I would. I know Rush and Briscoe had to go home and deal with family issues before Christmas, but I don't know if to... Okay. That's, yeah, that could have something to do with it. Maybe they're still home visiting. I said we give it a few more weeks before we start really getting concerned about it, because LFI has had a real hard time getting off the ground in AEW. So stop-start. Might be the most stop-start faction in the history of the company. Oi! Extreme combination in route. Twist of fate into the swan dive. No! Shooting star! Bro has the extra stank to it. Oh, saved. 450. That was a risky save. Just Mortos holding down the fort 100%. I suppose as long as he throws it out there for us each time, we're good to go. It really has. I gotta give it to him. We've been talking about a lot of other stuff during this match, and their chemistry hasn't been the best, at least in the first half, but I think they're doing well and really making the most out of it. Bucks are gone after you are busy. Flames are going through the breakup. The homeless are gone. Needs to build some legit deep fast. It's a solid take, because we do have a few teams across the company when we look at them, but no, you're right that like there needs to be some strength to. Oh, I fully thought they were about to steal it. Got it. His shoulder was up, though. As I start bopping to the music. I want more shows on Dynasty. Oh. We have... Well, no, never mind. That's Lucha... Damn, that's New Japan and CMLL. I was going to say, there's that Lucha Gauntlet. Look at Dante out there saving the day. Pac is visiting home. My understanding is that since the start of AEW, this contract's been structured to where he can make regular visits home without it being stressful and like overfilled with travel. So that's why you'll see him missing for like 1 or 2 weeks at a time, because he just head home. That's one thing I don't like about the rated after hours. It takes the best tag team in the world out of the division. Yeah, that's it is a consequence. I mean, you can theoretically have them in both divisions, but it's really hard to do that, right? At the very least, AEW has demonstrated that it's something they've struggled with.
The same exact feeling I felt when Danielson got taken out. Oh, God, no! Something is gonna happen.
You see Darby getting got like that, and it was so glossed over, but it's really like that's a big step because he's the one who's been trying to lead the charge, and he's the one who just got silenced. So does Will Ospreay lead the charge now? Because Darby came up on him during the siege too, was like, bro, you need to lock in. We need to take care of this Death Rider shit. And he's like, bro, I need to lock in and win this tournament, man. And not only did he not win the tournament, but he lost to Darby the week after that discussion. And I wonder if it's going to come back to him. He's like, man, maybe I should have stuck by him. Maybe that wouldn't have happened if I was around more. You're a slow-building Darby Mox, Kenny Okada, Toni to return to the top of the card. Can't help but feel at least two of those are long-term for Texas. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Kenny Okada is either going to be... No, it's probably going to be All Out. It's probably going to be All In. I was going to say either All In or Forbidden Door, but no. No reason to host it, Forbidden Door. It's the first time in the world the Virtuoso has wrestled. Truth. Alright, y'all. We should take this moment to take a break. Be right back, y'all. Alrighty, I return. I always thought Forbidden Door would be held in Tokyo Dome 1 year. I mean, to be fair, Dart, it effectively is going to be later this evening. With Wrestle Dynasty, it's kind of the I don't want to say antithesis, it's the reflection of Forbidden Door, if you will. You see Twitter response said Deonna finally made it to Dynamite during picture-in-picture. Aw, that's ruthless. They kind of teased the all-in sign behind Kenny and Okada at World's End. So yeah, exactly. Why? That's the thing is like it was teased and everything. I kind of did omit that from my brain a bit, so that's on me. But yeah. We'll be doing a stream for it. Indeed, I will be, friend. It's immediately following this stream. We're literally going to end this stream and then start that one because the pre-show starts as soon as Collision ends. And we want to catch both matches on the pre-show. So, yes. We did one for Wrestle Kingdom last night as well.
Real simple. You attack my friends, we have a You know, John Moxley and the Death Riders, they threw Darby Allin down a flight of stairs in Hammerstein Ballroom. Darby hasn't been back. We don't know when he'll be back. Then they attacked FTR. Very, very dear friends of mine. And when you attack my friends, now we have a problem. Couple that with the fact that he's the AEW
Legend Edge is in the word.
saying that no one here wants to be AEW World Champion. Well, I wasn't here, kid. I'm an 11-time world champion, and it is time to make it a dirty dozen.
Cutting coat.
I won't hide that championship in a bag. I won't hide it in a briefcase. I won't hide it in a kangaroo pouch. I'm going to wear it proudly around my waist like a world champion should. So Moxley, it is... You're talking about Moxley tonight, but don't forget what you have in front of you on Collision right here, right now. Because while you were gone, I also became a world champion. Again, for the 9th time. I became the Nueve. I became the king of New York. I became the learning tree.
What's wrong, boy?
Why are you all fired up? I get it. I respect you. Hell, I kind of like you. We have a long history. As a matter of fact, this is the 4th decade that you and I will compete against each other in, and it's been
No,
13
take it
years
back.
since we faced each other. 4 decades. 15 years, huh? I don't remember any of that. I guess this relationship meant a lot more to you than it does to me, because all I remember is you getting hurt all the time.
Craft sign from Hirsch, the lightning bolts, yep.
Maybe I take that whole liking thing back, because what I remember about you is that you were an asshole. Apparently you still are. See you out there. Yeah? Well, as far as I'm concerned, Cope is a dope. Sick burn.
No, it's not. Bro, you fought the message. You did that mean nothing? Excellent chain of dialogue there. You fought the Nexus. Did that mean nothing? Mention Dynasty, y'all.
Three-way to earn the opening spot in the Casino Gauntlet match. It was Jay White who capitalized winning the spot, but he wasn't done then. He came back.
Yo, Jay White has been on a roll lately. He's been stringing together wins like nobody's business. Cope the dope. Cope the dope. No. Slept on.
Jay White costing the Death Runners.
No bye, guys, is criminal. Well, that's exactly it. It got over, so he's got to stop doing it now.
And coming up this Wednesday, the Casino Gauntlet match. The winner gets a world title shot a week later at Maximum Carnage in Cincinnati. We'll be in Clarksville, Tennessee, where John Moxley
Yep, just got that graphic. Gonna start making that thumbnail.
will defend that world championship. Jay White, with that win, is #1, which means he definitely will be in the ring and have a shot at becoming the next world champion.
Let's go. It's Toni time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time.
The way she just comes out so flattered by the cheers is so wonderful. Collision singles record 8-0. And she doesn't know.
I was trying to go along with Tony Storm Sherrod, but Tony amnesia.
Every time two 50-year-olds interact on the AEW. No. I just, Japan needs those. She's been great. Can't wait to see how far. For real. She's been really stringing some wins together. I think she needs to start getting into some championship conversation soon. Could you imagine her winning a title here? Oh, I love this angle.
And her opponent, accompanied by Taya Valkyrie from Hackett's
Give them a third and start taking them seriously.
the virtuosa, Deonna.
Yes, I do. You got the back angle right. Straight through the little hole, just looking the camera dead in the eye.
The vendetta making their way out. For Toni Storm, has she really lost her mind? Or is it a mental block about Mariah? Or, and here's what I've thought about a long time since her return, is she the greatest actress we've seen? Does she really know what she's doing?
Some great questions, and I don't think we'll get an answer.
I feel like people know Deonna Purrazzo is really good, and somehow she's still criminally underrated.
No act what Mariah in her defeat of Toni Storm to claim the AEW Women's
She
Championship.
just feels like she should be a big deal all of the time.
3 years of her life.
Tony's a future 3-time world champion in the making. Oddly specific, but yeah.
Not only that, Tony. Sacrilege is an Australian. She even forgot how to throw a boomerang.
Oh, please, would you
I
stop
told her not to worry. I said, I'm sure it'll come back to you.
Sacrilege because she forgot how to. I can't with Nigel. I cannot with Nigel.
History dates back to when they both wrestled for Stardom in 2017. They both got matching duck tattoos on their ankles. Tony apparently doesn't remember any of this, even though she has seen the ankle tattoo.
What, Dresden? I love her promos. Have you seen some of the vignettes that she's had on Rampage last year? Where it was like Game of Thrones-esque, because she was sitting at this dark dining room table with the oddly lit candles and the wine glass, just like painting a picture with her words.
The virtuosa, Deonna Purrazzo, a Fujiwara
I got you, David.
specialist, a double version there of the Venus de
And
Milo.
Danny models gear. I see. There we go. There we found the inspiration.
Forget about that.
Not kidding, forget about that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Dresden. I just really like Deonna's promos. I didn't see that. I'm going to go the stuff she's doing with Taya. I mean, to be fair, I have also liked them.
The boots here to Toni Storm, by the way, Deonna Purrazzo.
I mean, they haven't been to the same quality, I'll admit, but I'm not going to be there and be like, they're mid or anything.
Starting the Ring of Honor Women's Division
They're good for what they are, in my opinion.
back in 2015.
But no, but back to the criminally underrated thing. I can see why Deonna might not be everybody's cup of tea.
Says she blends femininity, elegance, and grace.
And pretty good mean streak as well.
These veterans hazing the rookie, right?
281 days
Hopefully they don't get stiff with her.
as world champion.
Would not be kind.
Seemingly forgotten all about it.
Seemingly is the word.
What Wrestle Dynasty starts right as this stream ends, George. So there's the link to it dropped in chat. You can just click on that, hit the notify me, and it should let you know. Well, right when we go live, and that should be about a minute after the stream ends. On Wednesday, everybody and their mother was targeting Mox. Why doesn't May have the same thing? No, because she's hiding away in the back, not cutting promos in front of the crowd because, I don't know, they don't want her to. I really would prefer some more women's promos out in front of the crowd, on the stage, something. In-ring interviews, things like that.
Sold out this Coliseum many times back in the 80s. And now Deonna Purrazzo.
Granted, that does not really answer your question. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know why people aren't out here trying to go after Mariah May, because she's been without a challenger for a good few weeks now. Don't be silly. We have many.
Virtuoso there. Look for a second like perhaps a cannonball, but instead electing just to hold on to Storm and drive her down.
That's the reason Backstage issues.
Oh, yeah, that was very unusual. That was looked like she rethought that in midair.
That was sometimes when you realize
Empty
it's
promo
not
spots where no one comes out. Yeah,
hold on to your opponent to make
that I can agree with.
sure that they don't move out of the way.
C2 fixes all of this and all that. I cannot blame you. I cannot disagree. I think it'd be amazing to do that. I mean, I also think it would be rough for them to come off the ends of the round robin tournament and then like 2 weeks later start the Owen Hart in single elimination tournament style.
Cover 1, 2. It seems like that back in that interview that we saw that Cope had a lot more respect for Chris Jericho than Chris Jericho. Well, Chris Jericho respects no one. We know that.
He respects me, Tony.
We respect you. Really
He said
so.
I was the greatest broadcast journalist in the history of sports entertainment.
Really?
Yes.
What did he tell you? I'm not so sure who's full of it more, you or Chris Jericho.
And he also said, Cope is a dope. He's put that on a T-shirt.
I can't with that. We're really gonna
Right now, Toni Storm basically getting
go with that into the
double teamed
sunset,
here,
aren't they?
and Mike Posey, our referee, having trouble with all that's going on the outside. Speaking of having trouble, Toni Storm back to the corner. And Deonna Purrazzo is relentless right now.
Do we think Tony sneaks out another win with a roll-up?
Oh, yeah.
Toni Storm
Oh.
on the ropes, literally.
Ruff, what you doing here?
A look to the camera. Very confident look. 1, 2.
Fellas, why it's really needed.
Kicks away.
Valkyrie willing on her vendetta teammate.
Personally, I want the C2s to also have more people in them, which in turn will make them be longer. But I think they can make that. I think they can make that work.
And as Storm, oh, again,
Building leagues, it's so easy. No, really, it is.
rock and roll, true fan,
I hear you.
a self-described 80s rock star.
I mean, maybe planning out how it goes, less so. But
True fan,
like setting up the leagues, like setting up who's in there, who is going to theoretically face who,
Really, I don't mind that.
and what each match could lead to. Yeah.
who's new at your jam? Barry Manilow.
Oh, Def Leppard.
I think it's relatively easy. Then you, bam, you have women's booking for like the next 2 months. My problem with that is they will use that as an excuse to then not do anything with the champions unless they're in the tournament, which, like, I suppose they should be, right? Gives us good matches and builds challengers with legitimacies. No, for real, like the way that round robins just make storytelling happen, it's actually incredible. I love that. I love that for the C2. I imagine the G1 has a similar, if not better, effect.
Fisherman's Buster gets it too.
Gonna take Storm back to that match. Hold on a second though.
Looks nice.
Before in the leg and a step over, toe hold as well. But too
Yep.
close to the ropes. Purrazzo, too much experience, ring awareness.
Almost an FT.
Purrazzo is the submission specialist here, but still,
Hands across the face, it would have been.
good to see that repertoire from Toni.
Well, the fans love Toni Storm, and why not? Here she comes. Whoa, with a hip attack. Wrecking the head. That
And we're
time
done here.
Purrazzo.
Nope.
Got caught though.
Jackknife cover. Oh, turning it over.
And now Taya Valkyrie. Getting the attention of Toni Storm. With
Nah.
really
German suplex. Distraction seemed to be enough. That pump kick clocked her.
virtuoso.
I don't know if that's it, though.
No, Toni
Yeah, that would be rough.
Match continues here on TNT.
Oh, but look straight
And on
away.
Max.
Fujiwara armbar.
It's got it on. Toni Storm. Can she get to a rope, or will she have to tap?
Dude,
Storm holding
that
on.
would cook so much, Jordan.
That I mentioned earlier,
He sounded like a chipmunk.
Yep. Swung the hips, got the foot over, and there's the break.
And again, veteran experience of Toni Storm, who found her stardom in the
He would put over a lot of the other
Rising
women who aren't consistent involved in the storytelling.
Very well
Yes.
said. Toni Storm blocked that. Just really.
How dare you when she got on the apron. Aw, that would have been so great.
Forearm to the jaw.
Maybe not even in the timeless cadence, but says it nonetheless.
Toni Storm
It would be an interesting little touch.
and a headbutt. And a pump kick. Toni Storm
Yo, the spike DDT floats over.
two. No share. Wow. Deonna Purrazzo.
execution, but Purrazzo trying to take that rolling as opposed to straight on the top of her head.
Right, just rolled out of a good call.
Again, a lot of experience on the part of Purrazzo. Taking aim.
Runs into a back elbow, but there is Taya Valkyrie.
Never.
No, for real, Jordan. The way you have no shortage of women and can still run other stories.
No, I thought Deonna would escape with a win here. Into a rip.
Oh, into the small package. Yep. Egg got her. Little do-si-do to get there. She did it. Scooped both of Vendetta the same way.
Undefeated since her return to
The rookie with the steal.
fifth straight win. Toni Storm. Fans, we want to take you back to this past Wednesday on Dynamite and on Max. This happened after the show.
Agreed, Dresden. That's what I was saying earlier. She's criminally underrated. I wish she did.
Hoping to get a word with Hangman
Oh.
Page following his Dynamite match against Orange Cassidy, but he's been involved in a heated conversation with Christopher Daniels. Let's see if we can find out what's going on.
I keep telling you, I am on your side. Listen, all this anger that you keep showing to guys like Orange Cassidy and Jay White, it's useless, man. It's useless. You could be world champion. I keep telling you. I believe in you.
Oh, you believe in me? What's your belief supposed to mean to me? Huh? It didn't mean to me. You know what? I needed you there at World's End. And where the hell were you?
What the hell was I supposed to do at World's End, man? I thought you had it covered.
Give me something. Give me something. You gave me nothing. Matter of fact, what have you given anyone? What have you given this company, and what have you given wrestling? You know what I see when I look at you?
Bro, that's Christopher
See
Daniels.
an old man clinging on to a sport that left him behind a long time ago. Do you understand me? And if you hadn't already lost your mind to old age, you would have hung it up 5 years ago while you still had an ounce of dignity. Oh!
Bro.
That's what I thought.
That was only part of the story. Watch what happens next.
Adam Page went too far. Daniels beside himself.
Look at this. Repeated
The headbutts.
Daniels opened himself up.
Take notes, Ricochet. Oh, wait, what?
I'm the fallen angel, and you don't respect me, you.
Whoa.
Is that what you want? Is that what you want? You'll get it. Oh, you'll get it.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. He opened himself. Yeah, it looks like he busted himself open by headbutting him. My goodness. That happened when the started. Oh, for sure. You go. Daniel's out here trying to help him, and of course Hangman isn't going to be here for it. Fuck. Right? Daniel said he would help it was an intended fucking show. No, I hear you though. No, I hear you, Jordan. He straight up did say I was fully expecting him to run out during World's End, and he just didn't. I'm not too bummed out by it, but yeah, you can't be sitting here acting like you didn't not do it. And he just tried, what was he about to say? I thought you had it? What? But no, I do appreciate the brawl. And that was some much missed intensity from Christopher Daniels. That was good shit. Agreed, Cody. Welcome in, by the way. And hope evening is treating you well. Mox was doing. $100% Justin. Despite everything, Christopher Daniels is sitting here being like, I want to help you. And Hangman's trying to find every reason to make him not want to help him. What did you expect me to do? Firstly, you offered your help, and second, it was a no DQ with interference left and right, bro. Maybe come out and, like, hit a clothesline on Wheeler Yuta or something? That'd be great. How about a drop toe hold to Jay White while I prep the buckshot? Like, something. That was cowboy shit. Yeah, on both ends as well. Hangman slap. Yeah, that slap was intense. I was like, yikes. By the way, y'all, please do drop a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. It goes a long way in supporting the channel, getting us recommended, especially because we're going to have so many streams going on this channel in a short amount of time. Between Wrestle Kingdom last night, Collision, and then right after that, we're going into Wrestle Dynasty. So those thumbs up help us get recommended and just not lost to the algorithm. Hangman's going to be his ass. Oh yeah, no, Hangman's gonna maul him. I mean, I don't know. I can see Daniels hanging in there. Move house and then don't show up and say, "What did you expect me to do?" His excuse for not helping you move house. You don't have the right to beat the shit out of me.
Bowens, what happened out there? You lost to the Hurt Syndicate. Was it a miscommunication? Don't ask me. Ask him. Max, what happened?
What you just witnessed was the best wrestler alive in action. A 2-on-1 attack by the Hurt Syndicate, a cowardly act by a couple of cowards. I've said it before and I'll say it again. We don't want them here because the best wrestler alive may have lost that battle.
Are you kidding me, Max? This best wrestler alive bull. You got exactly what you deserve out there, and you've been pissing me off for months. So much so, by the way, that Billy doesn't even want to show up and deal with you.
You know what, Billy? I'm the leader of the Acclaimed. I gotta deal with Billy.
Bro said he's the leader.
The only reason why I haven't punched you in the face is because Billy asked me not to.
Okay, keep listening to Billy.
Wow, needless to say, problems.
Wow. You know, I like this. This isn't traditional pro wrestling breakup where it's like, oh, I'm officially mad at you enough to hit a big move for the big pop. No, it's genuine people arguing, yo, this new mask? Oh, so clean. Best wrestler alive. Bullshit. Yes, no. He said what we're all thinking. The mask is dope, isn't it? We really changed up our backstage promo style. Right? It does feel more so like, I don't want to say reality show-esque, but like it does feel like shot more raw. You know, it's less produced. They're like doing moving segments and stuff. It's not just... Now we have an interview with the Acclaimed, and they're both standing there with a back shot, and then they have an argument, and which is that argument we saw, and they walk off. Sorry, this theme goes so hard, and I'm not sorry for jamming to it earlier today. Yo, look at this! Such fits as well. Agreed. That would do the class guy. Yeah, I hated that. Apparently, though, we came to discover that this is still the best booking he has had in a while. I think dude needs to go on a legitimate run. Oh, yeah, that Raging Fire was awesome. I wish that match was longer. I loved that match so much. It was probably my favorite match of the night. Takagi versus Takeshita. This thing goes so hard. The hype man, he is here. Alex Apprehense is out here. Stefan on the call. Yo, Dante coming out last? I'm looking forward to this match. This match is about to go really hard. No, for real, Rico. This match is gonna cook. The way you're just like, it's gonna cook, by the way. Yes. Like. All the banger themes out here.
He's already a very wealthy young man. Remember he won the $300,000 Battle Royal a few Christmases ago? Though he's probably blown it all by now.
Now, why would you say something like that?
As a young man.
Well, of course.
Got no financial brain.
Fans are chanting beats, beats, beats. Member of LFI here. And
10 p.m. Eastern, George.
Oh, yeah, he's been singled out now. Beast Mortos. What do you think he would spend $100,000 on? Carcasses.
Mustache against out.
What a dead cow for $100,000.
Agreed.
shoulder tackle, sending
Sends over. Nah. So sick. Caught into the Rana. Let's go. I'm so here for this. This is exactly what I signed up for.
With that agility, showing he can take down anyone, and right now, the two big guys
Let's go. Yes. Synchronized Suicinas.
taking flight at either end.
They eyed each other to meet in the middle.
Across the team.
Got a two count roll over 1, 2. 1, 2, boy, back.
Right? Yes.
2, 1, 2 again. There's Mortos.
So it was one of those big pay window matches.
And down goes Dante.
I'm not going to lie. Do this more in wrestling. Kayfabe, the bottom line is you're here to win matches and make more money than you would if you were to just wrestle and not. And of course, there's other financial benefits you get as well, but that doesn't need to be brought into kayfabe all that much. So you can do that, like with merch sales and all that. The idea, though, is you're here to make money. So matches like this, it's great, easy stakes. Granted, us as the viewer, we don't have much like, oh my gosh, Dante Martin has got a bunch of money now, you know. But it gives you a reason to throw together banger matches like this a little bit more. Cage using the winnings to buy a tag title shot back would be fun. Oh, that's actually hilarious, Jordan. I didn't even think about finding a kayfabe way to use the winnings. Leo Rush with the dastardly assassination. Oh my god. Nah, the way that Dante just flopped to the I'm sorry, that was hilariously perfect. Oh.
And now Brian Cage says, get the hell out of here. Wow.
Yeah, Brian Cage isn't really about it. Interesting. Bro's in his young lion phase.
Up on top.
Action continues.
All black trunks.
The Beast Mortos holding his ground. The power pick up.
Nice! I thought he was going to try and go for the crucifix bomb there, but that looked more like a Samoan drop, and that's what they called. Pump handle, face buster.
That's a lot of meat.
So,
Who's better than Cage? Fans, this continues our match.
dude, so good.
And right now,
You want to do a bunch of skits like Mortos and limos with girls wearing gold chains? Yo, can you imagine? Though he gets a special mask where his teeth are like grilled.
Title match, which he was not part of. Perhaps he would have been in a better shape to fend off any kind of attack from Leo Rush, but be that as it may, Brian Cage
Honestly, wouldn't be a bad way to reintroduce LFI.
chops.
Maybe you're like, stop playing around.
back and forth. He had just laid waste to Beast Mortos, who just fell back on the mat after that exchange.
Cage, the vanilla gorilla.
It's the funniest nickname. The Vanilla Gorilla? Really?
Don Callis family have really looked arguably like potential challengers for the AEW Tag Team titles.
Absolutely, and not only that, if you'll recall, in an 8-man tag, it was Brian Cage and Lance Archer teaming with
Yo!
Action Andretti and
Former champion tossing around the current one.
leading them to a win.
Dante trying to come back in. Agreed, Cody. I think it's my favorite look he's had in AEW. I feel like that's really mean because he's had some really cool looks. I like the Sega trunks. I've liked a few of his cosplay gears. I like the Sting cosplay gear. But yes, just Brian Cage with the beard, no gimmick tear, all black trunks. Because what's special about him is his moveset, not his look. Even though he is just like jacked beyond belief. Big old jumping knee, like, bro, how can people like that jump like that?
We continue here and don't have places.
Don't have voices.
Nigel McGinnis, everybody pick up.
Nigel McGuinness's headset must be down or something.
Speed against the power.
There it is. Okay, never mind.
Cage, and clearly the power wins
Absolutely.
that game.
They are, Darth. They're the murder machines.
Effortless one-arm.
They've had a few good matches thus far. Actually, I don't think they've lost a tag match yet. High Roller Mortos is my new favorite concept. No, for real.
Physique. IFBB level physique.
The fact Cage came into PNG looking like Nick Wayne and now looks like this is mad. I heard that he's apparently was like really skinny once upon a time. I've never seen pictures, and part of me doesn't want to go looking for them because like I don't know if I need my reality to be shattered like that. But that also gives me hope because like like everybody has this mentality like you need to be all juiced up and ready up to get built. Nah, you just need to be consistent.
Collision four-way match. Who's gonna win the prize? And still our main event to come. And look at
Slumped with that super kick. Oh, but there's Mortos.
beats Mortos with that headbutt. It's been so effective in his arsenal. Now going back on the attack.
Whether you like it, I've seen it, so now you need to. No. Dang it. I shall accept my fate.
Power and agility to equal devastating offense.
Snapmare takeover. Look at Komander land on his feet. Hit the rope.
Oh my gosh, this progress is wonderful, Rhea. Welcome to the land of the living. Seen the clip from the Fan Fest where I think it was
Now Komander walking off.
this back he couldn't get it off. No, I haven't. That's funny though.
Komander can do.
Guys that are super muscly look weird to me. It's not natural to be that bulky.
He hit pay dirt.
I don't know if it, I mean, it is. It is natural.
Claw. Well, no.
I'm natural.
Dante
I love this. This is camaraderie.
from the top rope.
Damn.
Martin struggling to get
No, to each their own. I can understand people not liking the buff look though. Like it's just everyone has their preferred aesthetic.
got some payback early on for his earlier interruption.
Seen that clip from a fan.
Suplex release that time from Dante, and now Beast Mortos has Dante up.
Tombstone.
Lung blower, yeah. I was thinking it was like
Destination hell.
the cage is sent.
Than ever. Dante
I'll peep after this match. I have
chest.
been to distract myself a bit. Oh, nice float over. Well, kind of nice float over.
Forearm shot.
Show that high kick. Deceptively flexible is Brian Cage.
And that
Rah,
was
who
before
better?
final battle.
Deadlift superplex.
Seen it so often.
I'm trying to be like you. Like,
We see it from Brian Cage.
yeah, who would have saw that coming? Oh, never mind.
Hell of an effort that time.
Fully sold a ticket.
But better execution.
Was like, oh yeah, he caught you. Good job. And then turned it into the DDT so quick. Imagine having the humanity of a person, but the build of a fucking bear.
Was this perfect?
No. As they've dubbed him, the Vanilla Gorilla. Caught. He was going for that springboard destroyer. Oh, Alabama's like, oh no, here we go. The massacre begins. Oh no, I thought he was gonna do like the 3 power bombs. Let's keep it succinct because he knows he's got other opponents to worry about probably. Nice with the float over, but didn't get enough leverage. I don't either. It's very weird, but he's apparently been called that for quite some time. Yo! Fucking what? Yanked him up, going for Weapon X. The setup or get up, or you just lie in pain. Nice. The way this song is such a premonition. Weapon X is so good. I love that finish. He needs to protect it. Call it with a name like Weapon X is at that. It's got to be like that secret finisher he just busts out when he really needs to put someone away. That everyone goes to Gorilla being the most dangerous. May I introduce you to pandas, right? The Swolldozer. Is a history of terrible nicknames. The Swolverine would like a word with you, sir. Hey, okay, so they have been featured. Fun fact, I went searching for this segment because I was like, this was a thing they announced, right? And they changed it into like a fan fest meet and greet or something like that. Down South 2020 AEW.
Memphis, Tennessee, Cook Convention Center, 1982. You boys still owe us gas money. I don't think you guys were even born in 1982. Oh, come on. It was some year. You're the youngest man alive. And we're here to collect. Yeah, we're here to collect the gas money. Come on, give it. Collect it? Well, I don't know what to say to you, but if we did you over, we're sorry. How's that? Does that work for you? Come on. Just an apology. Bury the hatchet right here. It's Charlotte, North Carolina. Bury the hatchet.
Come on, hit him with it. You son of a bitch. Yes.
See you guys.
Longtime rivals. Top guys out. Alright, I need to eat. The way he just put his head on top of Turbo's face, like his hand on top of Turbo's head like that. Give me the gas money. Is that this new generation's tree fitty? So the division needed some teams. Outrunners can be that. That's for true. I believe in them. Sorry if I seem a little distracted, y'all. I am just getting a brief setup for the next stream going. Thankfully, no VPN usage necessary for that one. Okay, there we go. I got that set up. Outrunners want tree fitting. It's still my favorite thing. All right, let's see what we got. No, that's not it. What? Who does he remind me of? Why does he look like the lead singer of some late 2000s rock band that I used to listen to all the time? Wow, that rattles me. Just saw Cage. I see it in his face, like I almost was like, that's not really him. And then I saw his face. Now I'm a believer. All footage destroyed by death. You saw the Outrunners. The Express goes 60 minutes and 2 out of 3 falls on 83. All footage destroyed. It's too good for documentation. It's just simply how it is. Wow, they're really taking their time to come back. Okay, there it is. Matter, y'all, going live for Wrestle Dynasty immediately after the stream ends. Broke it into 2 streams because I figured it's just easier for a lot of reasons. The hardest part will be taking a few seconds to move over to the next one once this one's done. This is a picture. He was the weight of one of the current Cage's arms. No, true. Doesn't it just seem to be that way, Lone Star? I thought that red would have been the color of the night, which we've seen a fair amount of red, but I don't know. Some people wear it better than others, that's for sure. Yellow is not everybody's color.
Influential and masterful, and as the leader of the learning tree, always
There was no yellow mask, Mortos, right? No, the white mask is so clean. He's had a red mask too, so like that's a thing already. Jericho can't read sign. That's great. There are yellow apples. It's fine. You know, fair. Fair. Collision tag team record have had 2 draws in tag team matches on Collision alone. Where the hell is MXM? You know, that's a good chat. Have not seen them since Final Battle. Not okay with that. Also, Danhausen. Same situation, same scene. You know what color that works for a group called the Learning Tree? Yellow. The killer. You think you cope? You think you Copeland? Oh no. I know it says know him, but now I can't not hear that. Oh, that flows very well.
This Bojangles Coliseum, which was back at that time known as the Charlotte Coliseum, more than Ricky and Robert. I could be wrong.
Yeah, Justin, we're about 4 days in, and I think we're about 4 days too far into it. I'm really glad that we heard Mox effectively just break that down in the promo earlier, being like, Cope? Yeah, no, Adam Copeland. 8 times. Look at that, 20 minutes for these 2 teams. Shock surprise. TV time, brother. You know you cope.
Jericho says, Cope is a dope.
Yeah, okay, I got it. That's Chris Jericho talking. But it's amazing when you think about 4 decades.
Many months, it's been less than a week. That's crazy.
100th match, and we're watching it here tonight.
I know, right, Riga? It's just because it really is it's one of those things they knew wasn't going to work, and they still went with it anyways. And they're just like, it'll just fit into place over time. This feels like a Michin situation, where she's Mia Yim. We all know she's Mia Yim, and we should just call her Mia Yim, and they still called her Mia Yim, but they're started to call her Michin, and Jill got normal. Yeah, Jericho ain't trying to go with Cope. And the thing is, I'll call him that sometimes. I feel like some people will call him that, but it's like, as soon as that becomes the official billing, it's weird. You know? If it's a nickname a few people give him, if every now and then people just shorten it in the moment to call him that, that's fine. But as soon as you see it written out, as soon as you see it on a nameplate, as soon as you see it on merch, nah, I'm out.
That's right. Homecoming in Jacksonville. That's going to be for Collision on Saturday, January 25th.
Appreciate that it's only Collision. Personally, I'm not fond of specialty shows just going all across the week. Like, Winter is Coming should just be Dynamite. It shouldn't be Dynamite, Rampage, and Collision Winter is Coming. All at separate venues and separate times of the week. Like, just give them their own special shows. And they have sometimes, but yeah. I want to see Y2 and Cope go at it. I think we will. I'm changing Io Sky never made sense to me. Her name was fine. Yeah, no, I think it's because they thought that the way her name was written didn't translate very well. And to be fair, there's a member of the community who has Io's name in their username. And in one of my streams, my co-host will constantly refer to them as Io. Not being a wrestling fan, so they're not familiar with the name. So there is some truth to that, it seems, but I feel like as soon as you correct that, all is well. Like, as soon as you just go, no, it's Io, there you go, bam, you're set. So I'm with you on the name change. Could have just let it be her normal name. Maybe the first name, adding the Y in there, I get, but you did not need to change her last name.
And again, to take away the height advantage, everybody's the same height on the mat, and now the bad apple.
Caught. I was like, Brian was not coming at him with enough steam. It's Brian Keith. Gear, the possible fusion of Eddie Kingston and Shane Taylor. Oh. Poor lad.
in all of AEW. But that did not work.
I'm a fan of Brian Keith, but no, you're not wrong. The gear is not very flattering on him. The height of that choke slam. Yo, this goes back, though. A little over a year ago, Big Bill was winning the tag titles off FTR on this show.
Holy smokes. I could have broken the back of Daxiax.
A very awkward landing for both of the former World Tag Team Champions. And now all Cope can do.
What crowd was it that went nuts for Big Bill? Was that at All In? No, it was Cardiff. It was the week of All In, but no, they had the Dynamite and Collision Cardiff, specifically the Collision Cardiff show. In fact, I believe Jordan here was there at that show.
FTR here in the Queen City of North Carolina. Right on the South Carolina border, the largest city in North Carolina. And Chris Jericho's had his share of matches here as well.
Where hasn't Chris Jericho had his share of matches? This man,
Hey, welcome, friend.
veteran, he's competed.
I do my best to have a good memory for these things. In fact, sometimes a little bit too much so. Will Washington set a new standard for memory about AEW. But yeah, I try to remember what matches took place when, how many times. Gotta give it to him. That was clean.
I would agree.
Never lost it.
Time for Jericho.
Unlike you.
Pricing was paid to enjoy Big Bill and Brian Keith. No real though. No, I'm so with you on Brian Keith's gear looking trash. Bill versus Hook was my 100th live match ever. Wild statistic. The fact that you kept track of it too, also impressive.
You still haven't looked it up.
Straight pump kick to the chest. Oh, the bad apple.
Nasty.
Yep, living up to his name.
Indeed.
And you drop. Yeah, no, go back to the baggy pants. Not really baggy, but the roomy pants. You know,
Terrible attitude.
if you're gonna have something like, no, it's not good gear. And maybe that's the point, but I hate it so badly.
You remember that?
I remember that.
Back in your youth,
Yes, I had bravado.
you used to play that baseball game.
Yes, I do. Into the ropes. Pick up. Power slam you off of that.
It's always so impressive that man can catch somebody while he's running and then turn the momentum to make it into a slam without blowing out a kneecap or something.
And this is our main event. And as we've said many times, it rings
Give me someone come back from the ass presentation, I'd be surprised. Bro was sick when he came in. No, for real. And his theme goes so hard and we never hear it. That's not even just me being a Righteous Reg fan. That's also because his theme is legitimately hard and it gives him his own presentation. He's got to come out to this generic butt rock that Jericho sings. You're not going for a handshake 10 minutes into this match. You are, and it happened.
little handshake before the chopping begins.
The learning tree. Teaching Cope the
It's everything. My ass wakes up not just late for Collision, but also have no lung capacity. Rough. Take care of yourself. Hot beverages.
That's my job, actually, Tony.
That dumbass. That's. And now he looks like he painted any Kingston figure.
Jericho spins around and Cope's got him.
What? I think that was supposed to be the face buster, but Jericho did not know that. Drinking ice water. That is the opposite of what you should do.
Well, it was the bad apple that ended that.
I mean, water is still good, but I would recommend room temperature water.
As is Big Bill, who's having the better look of things.
Room temperature water will hydrate you a bit better in this instance.
Down hard. And apparently
Go boil some water. Not a bad shout.
Big Bill goes down as well. Jericho rolls him up. He's got the ropes. Only got a 2.
Can you make yourself some hot coffee? I'd recommend some hot coffee.
Here goes. Got him.
Nice with the impaler.
Implant DDT.
That means the spear is next, I do believe. This great crowd here in this legendary venue.
If you're trying to throw up, chuck ice water.
Turn around. There it is.
Yeah, I know, Rhea. And you're gonna be up to like 2. Do yourself a favor. Yes, Cody, I like Revolution's new logo. It's really grown on me. It caught me off guard the first time I saw it, but I quickly come around on it.
Not the code red and
Cope breaker. Could rename it.
yeah, there you. I guess you
See what I
could.
did there?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, man,
Now,
that's
watch
fantastic.
out. Jericho now, as Cope is in trouble in the corner, and here comes Big Bill.
Oh, now angry Adam is going to have to pay.
Does the back of his trunk say Muv Huggin' Huge? Because that's actually great.
Fell out of an ugly tree, hitting every ugly branch on the way down. What an insult, not only to the learning tree, but for every visually.
Visually what?
I'm not going to say it.
Okay. Every ugly person, is that what you were going to say? Look at this.
My food wouldn't be the worst thing for you either, but yeah,
Big Bill.
it doesn't
Everyone
behoove you
to someone,
to do the opposite of what you need to do for yourself.
Even you. That's what I've been told. And now
Hey, look at Tej.
Big Bill a tag, and here is the bad apple. And right now, Jericho, the learning tree, this group.
Yeah, all the 9s all over his trunks. I missed that myself.
Cope, who's had plenty of neck problems. I believe he had a triple neck fusion at some time that kept him out of in-ring competition.
Bro bringing the sleeves down. He means business now. The match is actually saddened me.
On the neck, but perhaps for either some kind of submission,
That's rough.
or a pile driver.
But you're getting to watch Adam Copeland in FCR. Like, I feel myself getting depressed. I'm sorry to laugh. I can understand. Jericho can suck the life out of me from time to time now. Yeah, I miss Eddie too. Oh, motherfucking Bill. Okay.
But I do believe the bad apple's going to get to his corner first. Maybe not. Oh, they get there at the same time. Big Bill eats a forearm from Cash Wheeler. And another one, but Big Bill is still on his feet.
Look at that cheap shot from Wheeler, who is the proverbial house of
True, I didn't even think about it. Yep, Steelers killers.
Trying to get Big Bill off his feet.
Bill's the size of a house.
Yes, he is. He's still on his feet. Oh, shit. Wow. Cash Wheeler at the top of that. I do believe that.
Oh, shit.
But he is still back in action here. And
Crossbody.
hooks a far leg, and he gets it. A 2 count.
Tornado DDT. Yes, Dresden. He's looking to be out until like June-ish. And he's going to be out for a while. A very real. Oh, shit. Yeah, because that felt like I could very easily end up going way too far. Yeah. Cash Wheeler is excellent. He's got some work rate like none other. Well, Dax has that old-fashioned style down pat. I feel like Cash has a perfect blend of old school and new school.
Is it looking like? It looked like they were going to try for a double team superplex.
Yeah, but nope.
Snapping him. Yeah, I'm not sure what Big Bill was. What was Big Bill going to go for a diving clothesline or something? Oh, we're going for the power and glory. Yo, power, glory, and coping.
Double powerplex. 2.
Elbow drop. There it is. He's still in it. Damn. Eddie returning to be one of the guys that cost Moxley. Ooh, I'm here for that. Eddie and Mox, the type of feud you can always find a reason to go to, you know.
Moment that was, and now, oh, he just slaps one down.
Collaborate his way out.
Shatter
He's actually incredible. Crowd with the fire under him is untouchable. No truth. They announce him as Cope. Please tell me this is canon now. I think they did, honestly. Was not listening during the entrance.
Wow, and to come back from a double team powerplex or a double powerplex like that speaks to how sturdy Big Bill is.
Really hope they don't have an overrun. I really need them to not have an overrun. I'd love that for Collision, but not on Tonight of All Night. Gonna announce his rated FTR, but not sure. Yeah, but I think they would go Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, and you know, Cope.
Walk straight into this. Sharpshooter if he can turn it.
Got it on the sharpshooter butt. Chris Jericho. With the
Oh, the stand.
face to face.
Who's gonna quit first?
What a collision moment we have seen right
Bro, you're just putting more leverage on your teammate.
Grit your teeth.
Oh. And then took out it.
Queen's house as well. Boy, what action we are seeing here tonight.
What a main event.
Yeah, great.
Invasion from Spear, kind of, from Copeland.
Big Bill off of the apron.
Oh, I don't know about this.
Oh, he's going to go for that big old dive. He said, screw it, I'm going to do it. Bro literally broke his ankle or something like that. From a high-ass jump. Just goes for a high-ass jump fearlessly. Yes. Cash, one of the best topes in the company. And gets credit for it because so often hit into matches like this. Yes. Now, Big Bill, he moves incredibly well for somebody his size. He sells believably. He has so much charisma. He executes his moves very well and sells very well.
Right now, Dax looking for a corner. He finds a neutral corner here.
Oh, but take a look at back of your screen. There it is. The official didn't see it.
The bad apple with the
Brilliant from Jericho. Veteran experience.
Ring of Honor World Title belt to
Oh, saved. Kicked out. The way he kicks out with 2 up.
Chris Jericho on the way.
I wouldn't say he's reckless, but that was definitely a risky move. And I think, and the thing is, he knows what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing.
and now roll up. 1, 2, no, and the match continues.
Ooh.
Jericho connected, but connected with his face, I do believe.
There it is. Shadow Machine.
Look in the corner.
Picking him up. Oh, is Jericho about to get pinned?
Here comes a spear.
Oh, what?
Down goes Nueve.
2 straight trios wins. Just pinned world champion did Adam Copeland. Okay. Wow, we are establishing 2 things at once. And that they are solid trios in trios competition. And that Adam Copeland can take out world champion level competitors. Good. No overrun. Phew, right? Yo, it looks like they're really letting us get out of here on time. They're giving us the rundown now. No overrun. Phew, right? Same. I'm like, because I don't know how quickly they're going to start one of the pre-show matches. We got 2 pre-show matches across an hour. I feel like both of them could get some time, though. Oh no, Cope, you are entering the Jericho mid-card vortex. Appreciate them advertising shows ahead of time. I don't care. I like these subtitle dynamites. That's effectively what I call them because sometimes they don't feel like they're any more bigger or grandiose than a regular dynamite could be and usually is. And that's not a bad thing because Dynamite's still a great show. It's just I look at it as like a subtitle thing.
FTR to beat him.
It just helps identify the shows more individually. Be miniature mile markers in between pay-per-views, especially with bigger gaps like this one. Oh, here we go. Okay, so never mind. We're getting overtime, aren't we?
You gotta be careful. Wait a minute. Remember,
Oh, the Outrunners. Oh my God, the Outrunners are going to get story?
Rock and Roll Express being tied up in the back by John Moxley. These guys are legends.
Mox said, fuck them old timers.
Floyd and Magnum try to come to their help, but no. And finally, Cope arrives with FTR. You good? Where did they go? Are you hurt? Where did they go? They went out the back door, guys.
A little too late giving chase. The Death Riders have done that.
I'll free them a bit. I don't know if it's...
Ricky and Robert, legends here in Charlotte, North Carolina, being tied up by the Death Riders, who will strike at any time, anywhere. Once again, Kenny Omega will be with us Wednesday.
Oh my God, they're giving us another rundown. It's like they're trying to hold us up.
We'll have our Casino Gauntlet, who will face John Moxley the following week. Good night, everybody.
Alrighty, y'all. That was Collision. Thank y'all so much for joining. We are going live literally right now for Wrestle Dynasty. It's pre-show starting. Hop on over there. We're going to be just ending this stream, starting up the next one. If you're willing to stay up late with us, the graps will be good. Otherwise, no worries. Y'all take care and have a wonderful evening. Alrighty. Happy wrestling, y'all.